Stormy night. Let's check in with 2 News Chief Meteorologist Dan Threlkeld for the latest. Dan.
Parts of green country under a tornado watch. That'll be in effect until 4 o'clock in the morning. Most of the storms have been in northwest Oklahoma and across parts of Kansas. A large tornado now near the downtown Wichita office, lifting up to the east and northeast. If that storm turns right, it'll make its way into our southern Kansas counties. We're also watching closely some development closer to home across Osage, Tulsa, and Washington County. These are not severe, but they strengthened the last 15 to 20 minutes, and they're lifting up to the east, northeast. Take a look at some video shot up in northwest Oklahoma. They've had numerous very large tornadoes across northwestern Oklahoma that have done some damage there. Those storms made their way through northwest Oklahoma and lifted up to the east and to the northeast. It's been a very busy night with a lot of severe weather. With more on that, let's go into the Weather Center. Here's meteorologist Andy Wallach with more video and pictures. Andy?
Well, Dan, so far tonight, that severe weather in Oklahoma has been limited to the northwest, but we've had our chasers out there all afternoon. Let me take you to south of Winoka. This is David Ballou, and look how big that tornado got, and then you can just see the life cycle of this thing. It was big, then it starts to get skinny again, but you can watch the grass blowing into that. That's inflow going into the storm, and then as the tornado is weakening, you get that rope stage. And as you look at that, you think that rope isn't dangerous. It can be just still as dangerous. That little rope were to hit anything, and you'd be in trouble. But at one point, David saw 2 tornadoes, and again, look at the grass basically bowing into that. That's the inflow, the air rushing into the storm. Amazing pictures. Then George Flickinger, he was in Chaser 2. Watch the center of the screen. You're going to see something fall apart. George says that's developing tornado versus barn, and unfortunately the tornado winds. You can see the debris just kind of swirling around that storm. Again, that is one that it tracked across. You know, this was a day that called for the potential for long track tornadoes. This is the same one that is just north of Wellington, Kansas right now, and I've been reading the chat room for the Wichita National Weather Service. This particular storm still producing a tornado that is getting ready to affect the Wichita metro area and the south sides of Wichita. So still a threat for severe weather around here tonight. We'll have more on that, plus more video from today's storms coming up at 10:17. Marla.
All right.